Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. Hi, folks. How's it going today? I hope you're doing well. Hi. Hope you all had a great week. So, look, Monday, we had... Hello, Sakura! Monday, we had to take a break. I was sleepless. Oh, my glasses. What is wrong with my glasses? Why can't I have my glasses straight? Why must they be like this? Why must they be crooked every time? Look at this. Look at this. How crooked is this? It's insane. I need new glasses. They're straight, but they don't feel straight. I don't understand. How does adulting work? How do you exist your life with straight glasses? I don't. Bend the arm. It's not working, Sakura. It's not working. Okay, so a preface here. I have a 3-year-old daughter. She's sick. If she gets up, the stream's done. I wonder why. I don't know why either. Because my wife has to work in the morning. She has to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I got to take care of her. But she may be sleeping just fine. Yeah, gonna have to bend the arm. I just need to get new glasses. So that may be the case. So please understand. Parenting comes first. All right. What we're going to do, though, is going to play some more Dragon Force. I'm super excited. Also, update. So we are changing our schedule up a bit. Not necessarily the times and the days. We're not doing that. But the content. The content will change. Good evening, Audio Eric. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing spectacular. So look, Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be our time dedicated to play games. Like just whatever I want to play, blah, blah, blah. Fridays, still Interactive Fiction Friday, but Saturday is going to be Dreams Day. Boo, hiss, boo. How's it going, Crash? It's good to see you, my friend. That is going to be Dreams. We're going to play Dreams. So Saturday, you're going to see me go through Dreamscom, which just wrapped up, but you can still see the show floor, which is fantastic. Change is bad. Crash, this is coming from the man who changes his username on like a weekly basis. Coming from the man who changes his name on a weekly basis. No. Shame on you. So we're going to be exploring Dreamscom because, one, it's a fantastic idea that nobody talked about, which is incredibly sad. And two, we're going to try to make some games in Dreams. I've used the same name for 18 years now. Bogus Meat Factory has been almost as long, Sakura. Not quite 18 years. Before that, it was a different name. It was a different time. It was a different place. I had many names. Jigglypuff 5000 was my Xbox Live name for the longest time because it upset so many people. I'd get people harassing me endlessly in games like Call of Duty 2, and I took great joy in saying nothing until the game was over and my team won, and me being at the top of the boards, and just say, "You lost to a guy named Jigglypuff 5000. Retro Oji-san! Indeed! How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. Folks, Sakura, can we get a shout out to Retro Oji-san? They are a lover of classic PC games, playing games of the likes of Baldur's Gate, a lover of the old SSI Gold Box stuff. I've been Jugglypuffed. Fantastic person. I highly recommend checking out their stuff. They're a lover of old PC games. Ooh, they're playing for and MMOs, and Final Fantasy 14. Gold Box, so classic. So check them out. They're worth seeing. Really great person. So yeah, we're gonna play some Dreams, and there is. You want to see? Boom! Let's go. Let's do it then. You want to see it? I want to show it to you. It's fantastic. It's a game I grew up in my childhood. I had to sadly, when I bought my house, had to sell the disc. It was disc only, but at what a cost, man. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You deserve it. I've been lurking on your streams. Been lurking. You like typically it's on in the background somewhere, and I'm a stay-at-home dad by choice, and so I typically am running around doing a bunch of stuff. But yeah, so there's a possibility that we might be doing some more game development stuff. All right. So let's do a quick recap of the story. This is the game that sells for a ton. I don't know if I should talk about how much I sold the disc-only copy of that game. It was a lot of money, and it was to help pay for a down payment on the house. Not in its entirety. There were multiple Saturn games I had to sell, sadly, but I backed them up. Audio Eric says, I'm here for the game dev. Audio Eric, I'm excited about this. So, yeah, we're going to learn Dream stuff for making games. And if I enjoy this, if we kind of build an audience for game dev stuff, Crash says, mine will never leave the collection. The collector bug in me is gone. It really is. If I have a way to back it up, then I'm happy. And I don't need anything else. I used to have that big collector bug. I'm with Sakura. I have no attachment to physical media anymore. There would be one or two things that I would like to have, just because I think it would be interesting. But like, you know, like for instance, one thing that I got for like my birthday that I wanted was the Mist collection in this giant book, which is fantastic. It's got some pages for journaling and a little view piece, like that stuff. From time to time, because I'm a giant Mist fan, and that was the one for me. I would love to at some point have an Infocom big box. Well, thank you, Audio Eric. I love it. And it's got all physical copies of all the games in the Mist franchise. And I would love to have an Infocom big box at some point. That would be really cool. Like a Mind Forever Voyaging, or a oh my god, lots of them, all of them. Planfall. Ooh, FPJ Saturn would be cool. That'd be a lot of fun. All right, sorry. I just want to make sure that we have... Okay. So, for those that haven't seen this game, there's 3 aspects of the game. There is the administrative side, which we were just leaving. That happens at the end of a turn. There's a little... we've paused the game right now. There's a little hourglass in the top right corner that you can see. That runs down in the overworld map. We're moving around. Oh, we left off with some things happening. Holy smokes. Okay, hold on. There is... Hold on. Who's... Oh, Terrace. Terrace, you gotta move, kiddo. Terrace, you gotta move. You're not long for that world. And so you direct your generals into the different castles and inhabit them and take over the place with the overall goal of taking over the continent, unifying all the nations to stop this evil god Magic from being resurrected and destroying the world. The kingdom here, what's the kingdom's name? Fandaria, run by Goldark. He had killed his brother and had declared war on the world. And he had major generals that were believed to be agents of magic, trying to destroy everything. And so we're trying to bring everybody together to stop him. Crash says, however, disc rot is real, and I'm almost feeling like getting rid of my Saturn games before that can happen. Not a bad idea. Like, I have a complete box of like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast right now, and apparently that is exploding in price. And I'm like, I should just sell it. All right, so we were on the move in terms of taking over the kingdom of Tradnor, run by good old Reinhardt. We're cutting a path through there, and then going to be taking over the kingdom of Izumo, and then making our way into Pandaria itself. So that's our goal. That's our plan. Hold on. Let's take a look at the castle. Okay, so this is loaded up with people. There's an army that is full, but they don't have very many. Oh, we need to fight. Hold on. I might consider getting rid of my Dreamcast games at some point. My GD-ROM unit doesn't work anymore and has been replaced with a GDMU. Oh, yeah, I mean, at that point. So what we're doing right now is we're recruiting some people in our castles so that they can be sent out into battle. And we've got some folks that can do some damage. So we are deploying, since they have dragons. Kodiak's going, Nina's going, Lane is going, Ramda is going, and Gunner is going. Aisha, you're in charge. We're not taking our non-essential captives. All right. So a fight's going to erupt here because we already have generals poised, just about to hit these castles. On our way into Tradnor, which is great. And this is the combat portion of the game. Let the battle begin. Let's do our best. It's just Sophie and Presto. We've been hunting Presto down for a real long time. He's been giving us the slip, and it's been a real issue. So let's see. Yeah, Harpies are going in. I believe Harpies are good against... I hope Harpies are good against cavalry. The nickname Black Death Mask became more than a name. We'll have a simply enchanting battle. Presto is a doofus. He loves magic. Okay. He's in a raid formation. What that means is that there's a series of units that are located right here, and at a certain point of approach, they get dispersed and head right for the general. Because our guys are dispersed right now, that doesn't hurt anybody, which is fantastic. Now we're going to stand by. We're standing by because... that way, we can hit these units really easily. We're going to regroup them a tad bit, so that they can hit that raid group and not worry about it. There we go. See? So now he put his stuff into melee, which means just an all-out attack. The bulk of his MP is used, so we have no need for anything there. We are going to... We're just going to do Flame Cannon, in all honesty. I want to do damage directly to him. Our units are taking care of the cavalry just fine. Yeah, he's going to retreat. Of course he is. Presto did go to Candlekeep and learn from Elminster himself. Oh, wait, not D&D. Oh, is that a person in D&D? That's hilarious. All right. So we're fighting mages. We're going to throw in our monks from Topaz. Good old Leon. I won't be intimidated by a pathetic knock-kneed foe, huh? I can't be beaten. I'm Legendra's foremost magician. He's the red... Oh! From the D&D cartoon? I love it. I need to rewatch that at some point, Sakura. So, we have right now the major forces from the Dragon Force. And what we are doing is using them to level up so that they can be powerful in the main campaign itself. Alright, so we're going to do Cross Rush. The little power bar allows you to then use magic spells. Oh my gosh, the damage. Poor Sophie. Oh, she's using Meteor Storm. Oh, that's bad. That's gonna hurt. That's a really, really powerful spell. As you can see, it's cutting out a lot, and it's amplified because during spells, mages can continue to attack, which is one of the major benefits of the unit. But it's totally fine. We got her beat. She retreated at the last second. I should have used my my spells, my magic. We captured her anyways, which is good. But Presto continues to elude us. He continues to elude us. And we're gonna get right into a fight right away. Yeah. Leon went up a level. That's great. And then Darius's army comes in. There's a small... There's like one general in here. The wager for this battle has you 10 to 1 the loser. No matter the odds, we'll win! Yeah. It's a monk. We're gonna use Dane because monks are good against soldiers. Oh, Dane. What if you could really defeat me? That's my Dane voice. I never fought with Dane. I didn't give him a voice. There's like hundreds of generals, each with like, oh, not all of them. For instance, Livion is a generic monk skin. There's a couple of those that exist. But for the most part, there's mostly all unique looking portraits. And a lot of times they'll have very unique dialogue for what the really unique dialogue for certain general encounters and stuff like that. One of my games came in early today. It was only level 3, and no, my tiny kobold monk is campaignless. Oh, somebody give that tiny kobold monk a campaign, please. Oh, he's going for the big guns. Dude, Livion's got 8 MP. That's what you need. You need like a little PSA, kind of akin to, help a child in need, donate food. And instead it's help, this weird D&D character to get him in a campaign. He just wants to be in a campaign. That's all he wants. Ooh. We might be in a duel. Oh, we might get him. Come on, guys. It's duel time. I love duels. Even though we've got this beat. I'm ready for your attack. We duel then. Come on, get me. I shall strike you down. If only I had trained harder. Ah! So what makes this game so magical is that we're playing the standard canon campaign. So Wein from the Kingdom of Highland, his campaign in particular. But there are a total of 8 different game campaigns, each roughly running around 25-30 hours-ish. And they're all unique. They all kind of end in the same place, but all the events that lead up to that portion, that final battle confrontation, is very different. Okay. Oh, Terrace didn't run back in time, so Terrace is getting into the fight. She's got the health. It's okay. So what's gonna happen here is she's gonna use her spells. He's got some units still. So come on, Terrace, you can do this. The problem is that, whoa, we're in the desert. I don't think I've ever had a desert fight. Listen to that music. We're letting these guys come to us. The planet Arrakis, known as Dune, land of sand. Oh no. What we're doing here is actually doing the Wyvern Summon at the last second. He's not dead. Come on, Terrace. You just got out of hospital. And of the spice melange. We duel right here. Oh, so close, Terrace, so close. There's no way, I cannot be defeated. We finally beat the dude. I bet he has cards. He 100% has cards. Sakura, have you ever watched the documentary that is called Jodorowsky's Dune? Which is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend that for anyone interested in Dune in general. Of course, I never heard of this person at the time, but people were saying he was just a crazy filmmaker, a provocateur of sorts. And like, say what you will of the actual content of that man's movies, the visual setup and aesthetic is absolutely unparalleled. I've seen that. It's great. I agree. It's absolutely fantastic, but like just visually, his movies are incredibly striking. You know what? I would have loved to have seen his Dune. It would have been nuts. Alright, 50 samurais. So, beasts are bad against samurais. Let's send in Lane. If this Dune happened, we'd never have gotten Alien. Yeah. But I kind of would have wanted to see it. I mean, Salvador Dali being in it, like, he is a Dune character. Salvador Dali's a Dune character. Okay, so they're coming in full force. We're going to hang back, stay in a special here, formation, and stand by. This is going to be tough, and we have to really manage when to use our magic. Oh, crap. She did a great move there. Look at how much damage that did to my power. It's dropped dramatically now. And they got a clean line now to the generals, so we need to disperse real quick. Oh, she did such a number on our power. Regroup. Oh man, she's doing the 3. I still haven't even recovered. That was such a ballsy move. That was balls. So she's gonna have to fight these guys alone. And what we're gonna do is get these folks. She's out of mana now. She can't use anything. And we're gonna surround her and have to play the long game. This is going to be probably end up in a draw. But luckily, Lane's going to survive. And we do this. This is why mages are super cheap. But they're effective for this regard. Like, this is why mages aren't bad. Archers are a similar concept, but the difference between archers is they suck. Yeah, she's going to retreat. That's good. Archers have such a long attack animation that they're very useless. They're only good against one particular unit, which is harpies, and nothing else. Alright, so we got soldiers. Let's throw in our zombies. Your actions shame the great... Oh, your actions shame the great name of Ostia. I shall blind your eyes and lead you as a slave. Oh, wait. The thieves are... He's a thief class. Thieves are always interesting because they have no loyalty. Like, they're unhappy the moment that you get them on your team. And they just kind of suck. All he really gets is a move that will drop your power. And... Okay. I'm just going to leave him as is. We can use a Resurrect later on. Yeah, he just does Shiva's Dabber. It affects some units, but not all of them. And we're just going to cut these soldiers down to size. We have to regroup a little bit, though. Yeah, we're just gonna use Resurrect. We're not using any of the spells. They're not very good spells. Resurrect will just give us our units back that we've got killed at this point. And zombies are good against everything except for mages. Just look at it. It's beautiful. We're gonna do a Resurrect right now, in case he runs. Fried Rice, hello! Welcome, my friend. How are you today? I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're having a good week. It's Wednesday. Yeah, he retreated. That's good. We resurrected at the right time. Leslie's Felicia. She's got mages. We're gonna send in. Yeah, we'll send in Nina. Having an awesome week so far. Dude, that is so good to hear. How is, you were looking for a job, right? Hopefully everything's going well in that regard. But I hope that, just in general, that you're having an awesome week. My day went super well, considering. My 3-year-old is sick. She's under the weather. And so, this stream may end preemptively. If she gets up, I have to take care of it. We get your 4th interview tomorrow. Let's go. Oh my gosh, can we get some hype for Fried Rice? Like, seriously. Send all the good vibes his way. He needs it. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Seems a bit much. Come on now. Alright. So she's done. She's out of mana, which is fantastic for me. We've got Resurrect. Oh, come on. Just waiting for them to be in the right position. Reinforcements are coming. Ah, come on. There, that should do it. Perfect. There's that little mage there just hopping back and forth. It's like, hey guys! Let us know too. I really want to know. I really hope you do alright. You've got this. Just don't be doing any Sea of Thieves trolling on them. Alright, Nina went up a level. Ramda went up a level. Alright. Yeah, so the armies outside of the castle are low in stuff, but we're hurting a little bit too. Yeah, lanes hurt bad. We've used some mana. What I want to do is direct these guys back this way, so they can heal at least. She's taunting the white mages like, can't hit me. Exactly, right? Terrace, you need some folks. We need to dedicate some time to Terrace because she is hurting. She's lower in level because she got lost a fight. I had to do a predictive behavioral assessment today. The results typically describe to how I play. Oh no! That's not good. Oh, they're sending one dude out to us. She's coming back refreshed. Our castle's already at level 1. It's not like it's going to help any to come out and fight. I'll tell you about a man who's even stronger than me. I won't hesitate to fight you. Alright, Samurai is good against Soldier, so Kodiak, you're going in. Demolish anyone who gets in my way. Don't hesitate, let's fight. Rawr. It's one of those can't fail, though. There's a lot of positives. One of the things is how I view rules as guidelines. There's nothing wrong with that. One of those situations where it's critical thinking, because sometimes the rules don't help and benefit every situation. And understanding and recognizing those moments when you need to bend those rules a little bit to get stuff done. Alright, let's go cross slash. Okay, guys, stand still. Yeah. See, now that he used that up, that's a big spell. It does just as much damage as a normal sonic boom to me, but because my enemies are up top and in between, it didn't affect any of them. It's really meant more as a crowd control situation. He failed on how to use that effectively, so he's just using his sonic booms, not doing much to actually affect me. Okay. And he's all done. I'm excited for Friday, man, because Nick and I are going to be starting Suspended, the Infocom Classic Suspended, which is a really very unique game. It's crazy to see the evolution of Infocom games from the beginning with Zorik and how that has evolved and changed over just a couple years. You know, you had stuff like Deadline, an emphasis on NPC interaction, and then you had the science fiction game Starcross, which we just beat, and then you have, which was very different in terms of tone and just kind of how it presented itself. It did a lot more spatial puzzles that were fun and interesting. And then we're going into Suspended, which is this really wild game where you are in one place and you have to control a variety of robots that have control of only a specific sense. One robot can only detect electromagnetic fields. One robot can only grab and manipulate things. One robot can see things. One can speak in prose. Hold on. How is she health-wise? Okay, she's back to full. Alright. Wine, Terrace, Leon, Gongos, Junon. Santana's running the show. We're moving in. Sire, a most terrible thing has happened. A single enemy had penetrated our position here. What? Get out of here, grunts. Goldark. Wine, King of Highland, I shall have your head. Ah! It is unbelievable that you would attack us alone. Ah, I don't need help to wallop babies. Right, baby? What? Take a look at yourself. You fancy yourself a man because you fight well. But after all your battle experience, you still cannot stop the advance of Madruk. You know of Madruk? A little. Enough to know that he scares the hell out of me. But you're using Gall and Scythe's power. And they're servants of Madruk. Why? The key word is using. I simply used their power to gain what I desired. And that was the unification of Legendra under one ruler. United under me. One nation under Goldark, indivisible. Doesn't that make you a servant of Madruk too? Nonsense, kid. Like I said, the guy scares the hell out of me. And why not join us in our quest to end his awakening? Don't make me laugh, but you are making me laugh. Please keep making me laugh. I like this. That's rich, kiddo. Never. Madruk's awakening draws closer by the minute, man. We don't have time to argue. Join us and we shall be able to overthrow him. Why should I serve under one who is lesser than I? There is no logic in it, kid. This continent needs only one ruler, me. Soon I will rule everything and you will be a memory. What? Wait. You're so strong. Settle us in the fight. Alright then. If by some act of the gods you win, I, Emperor of Fandaria, shall follow you. Sire, please don't do it. It's far too dangerous. He'll kill you. No, I must do this. Without Goldark's help, I doubt we can finish Madrick. Besides, Alistair's looking over me. She'll not let injustice prevail. I believe that with all my heart. What is Mog World, Fried Rice? Tell me of this Mog World. You're a brave knight, but a reckless king. You're too quick to judge people. You've got a lot to learn, King of Highland. I fight deadly tumultuous times. I'll have the head of any fool that stands in my way. Yeah, tell me about Mog World. Oh, it is a one-on-one fight. Kneel before me, and I shall accept your surrender. The road to victory lies before me. I was not expecting this. Interesting. And it's a book? Interesting. I'll have to look into it. Alright, here we go. Come forth and we shall duel. What do you say? Let's finish this in a duel. Oh no, Wein will lose this fight. No! No! How could I have lost in such a wretched place? It's made by the guy who does zero punctuation. Interesting. That's all for today, but I won't hesitate to kill you the next time we meet. So I strongly suggest you start training now. Are you all right, Lord Wein? I am fine. I had no idea he'd be that strong. Presently, there's no way I could best his skill. In fact, he'd probably make a better king than I. Don't be so discouraged, Lord Wein. You're right. I don't have time for self-pity. I have to improve myself. It's the only way to defeat Madrick. Interesting. Yeah, so, yeah, check out Audio Eric. Pretty proud of it. Okay, Wein, you're not getting into a fight, buddy. You're not fighting this next fight. He's winding his way into the castle. All right, so let's see. I need that to be more peeped out. Oh. Yeah, we talk about an EverQuest novel, Rogue's Hour, which is madness. And then Mega Man Legends 2, or not Mega Man Legends 2, Mega Man 2 novelization for the Worlds of Power series, which was really fantastic. And then a Zork book, a Choose Your Own Adventure styled Zork book. He who has the biggest sword makes the rules. And Gongos wants to fight. All right, go for it, Gongos. And so that was great. We loved it a lot. And then we did Bases Loaded 2, another World of Power book. Again, really enjoyed. On Sunday is going to be a next episode, which is a Tomb Raider book, Amulet of Power. Ooh, that is a spicy one. It's our most ambitious episode because we make it a kind of an audio drama. A little bit. Let's skydrive our way into his hearts. A 2-minute book? Oh no, a Tomb Raider book. Tomb Raider book. It's the first Tomb Raider book. It's written by Mike Resnick, who is a, I think it's 7-time Hugo Award winner, 1-time Nebula Award winner. He was nominated for over a total of 37 Hugo Awards. And he was tapped to do this book. It's really interesting. Gonna say we called those Sunday comics back in the day. I know, right? It's not pervasive. There's an intro, like a beginning and end of the podcast. So like, don't expect, you know, a pervasive a pervasive, all-encompassing 1-hour audio drama. But there's an intro that is 5 minutes, 6 minutes-ish, and then the ending is all. You are the famous King Wein, correct? I've heard rumors about you. I'm certain the rumors were exaggerated. Perhaps you could just lend me your ear for a moment. Well, what do you wish to say? I can almost imagine. You seek to rule the world with your strong hand. I wonder whether your ambition has exceeded your skill. Have I done these tumultuous times? They all look so burly, I'm trembling with excitement. Kid, that's inappropriate. Oh. It's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. So you've learned of my power, have you? Black Death Mask is not a name easily earned, cretin. You haven't an inkling of my true power. This is gonna end poorly for her. Projectile guys are good against harpies, but we're gonna move them up. We have a health advantage, and I hope that that's gonna help us. I don't know what his spells are like. Typically they're gonna be pretty devastating, I think, but I don't know. We're gonna try to cut a swath of mages down. Ooh. Yeah, Sonic Blast. Look at that. That's a swath if I've ever seen one. Yeah, he's gonna do Meteor Storm. I think that's good for us. It doesn't hit that many harpies. It still hurts, but it's not bad. Oh, we need to go in now and advance real quick. They're so good. Mages are so good against harpies. Look at this. Look at this madness. We can't even get one down. Oh yeah, they're charging now. Crap. Sorry, Junon. I'm gonna have to have you retreat. Oops. Retreat. Sorry, Junon. You needed the XP too, I know. Alright. Junon is 12. Terrace is 12 as well. We're sending Terrace in. She needs that XP as well. She's probably the weakest link of the entire force. She needs that. Looked at your podcast and saw the first is an R.A. Salvatore. So it's not actually R.A. Salvatore. It is the intro. It's the preface to the. It's not the preface. I can't think of the word. He writes the little introduction about the book because my brain is not here. And it is like 8 pages long, and we talk for 45 minutes about it. Preface. It is preface? Okay. And it is fantastic. It is engaging, interesting, incredibly well written. I love it to death. It's really, really good. And the book itself is very interesting. The book itself is a little different than what I was expecting. So we're doing Trident's Daughter, which is a really good spell when they're standing still by the general. Because watch, it's just going to take out a whole bunch. If they have that ability, it's very dangerous having to deal with that. Oh, great. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I was taking the I-step to graduate to high school and finished first section early. So I'm reading, and I read a moon crashed on Chewbacca as he's saving Luke's kids. And then, did she just one-shot Terrace with that spell? Holy shit. I'm out of my league. Okay. Han's kids. Yeah, Han's kids. That's crazy. Then I have to finish the rest of the tests. That's great. I love me some Chewy death. I mean, we're moving in. I don't got time for this. Reinhardt just beat the snot out of all my dudes. Although you did pass. Yeah, your head's in a bad space there. Chewy's dead? We have a tool that we can use to resurrect Terrace so that she can get back in the battlefield before having to wait so many turns to recover, which will be helpful. That was given to him, wasn't his. It was to set the threat of the Vong and show the main characters can die, and Chewie was badly written most of the time. If he ever did anything more than babysit off screen. Sakura, I couldn't agree more. I love his view on working with established universes. The conversation that he has about that is absolutely fantastic. And so he deals with that stuff in this book. And I couldn't agree more. We're sending them in. It's a good book, though. The series was interesting because of the number of authors. Some were really good, others were really bad. It always seems to be the case, doesn't it? We have some great... We've been really working hard on these castles to make sure that they work properly. That they're doing what they're supposed to do. Who are we fighting? We should be fighting 5 generals. I'll tell you about a man who's even stronger than me. I won't make any exceptions. Your death is assured. Oh, yeah. But they don't have full units. They only have like a couple, which is great for us. Okay, Pfeiffer. Let's get our weakest person. That's going to be Nina. Because these guys have so much HP. Some are good, some were terrible. Jason had multiple personalities, sort of depending on who he was written by. It was just stupid. But if you listen to that podcast, Fried Rice, if you listen to that episode 1, what's so interesting is it's kind of crazy, and I didn't really even think about this until now, looking back on this, that R.A. Salvatore writes this this intro, this foreword to this book, and it mainly emphasizes on his experience playing EverQuest for the first time, but also talking very heavily on the book industry and how authors perceive established universes and how they write for those things. And he's very biting about the industry. He hates it. He is like, he's furious about how authors stick their nose up towards these established universes and how there's a realm to be able to play with things in interesting ways. Oh, Mike, we're not talking about that. And hi, Mike, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. You have to listen to the podcast to figure that one out. And every subsequent podcast, we will be talking about the Rogue's Hour in response. It's that bad. Oops, I don't need to be advancing. What am I doing? Stand by. Oh, snap. Didn't think she had that in her. Oh my gosh. Oh, the butt bounce at the end. That's beautiful. Yeah, and Fried Rice, we even include with the stuff, typically if it's available on the Internet Archive to borrow legally, you can do so, and we'll provide the links for them for people ahead of time if they want to read along. But it's, I would not recommend reading Rogue's Hour. Don't do it. Like, please don't. For your own sanity, Please don't. It's not a good idea. I've got a library card. Oh, Fred Rice, do it up. There's some really crazy stuff like Rise of the Robots from the Genesis, Super Nintendo, and PC. That game has a novelization. I just learned that there is a dual novelization of Streets of Rage 2 and Street Fighter 2 in one book. Like, that's bananas. Okay, Lane, you're going in because you have very little hit points. It's terrible, Fried Rice, but there's a novelization of that book. Well, they ported Rise of the Robots to everything else, so why not to print as well? Exactly. And so then you have to ask yourself, is it worth your time? And does it do something interesting? Because there's always that potential that it will. There's the potential that it will. And sometimes they succeed, sometimes they don't. And I'm curious to know what ones are going to surprise me the most. Because I feel like there's going to be some real surprises in the end, but I don't know entirely when that's going to be. That's all the magic they got. Dante's Inferno. And also then you have this wonderful thing of like, there are novelizations of games that later are considered classics with major established lore, like Metal Gear. But there's a novelization of Metal Gear. Like, how did they do that? How are they going to do that? All right, she can resurrect, so we need Samurai in this. I never read it, but apparently there's a Dragon Age 2 book that's basically a fictional mystery novel from that universe, like an in-game novel, I mean, but printed. Oh, really? Interesting. So, there's so much dialogue in Metal Gear. Do you really need more story? Exactly. It's so funny that this would have been... This is original Metal Gear on the... not Metal Gear Solid, so this would be NES Metal Gear, technically. And it's a kid's book. It's just... It's wild. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but not too bad. I'm surprised she's not using Resurrect. She has a Resurrect. And she's not using it. Oh no, it would not make sense. That's the funny part, is that it makes even less sense than at this point. You know? Like the Mega Man 2 novelization, Mega Man becomes the whole crux of the story is that Mega Man becomes a real boy and has to fight all the Robot Man's masters, coping with his own mortality. Oh, she made it so he can't escape. Oh no! Whatever shall we do now? Wait, we gotta wait her to take a hit. I want her to be in the red. There we go. Oh, interesting, Mike. I would love it. Thank you. It seems like a game that would be a lot of fun multiplayer. That would be really cool. That'd be a great way to do it. Professor Peril says, whatever shall we do? I suggest win. Welcome to the stream, Professor Peril. It is a pleasure to have you, my friend. Hi. Welcome. You're a new face to the stream, it looks like. I'm Bogus Meat Factory, a player of all games, new, old, VR, text-based adventures, you name it, I play it, and I have just a deep-rooted love for, you know, games in general. There's no bad game, even though there are bad games, but there's ways to have fun and enjoy them, so I love perspective. Hello, and I'm not new, I've been here before. We're playing Hellgate London with Sam. Yes! I pet Stompy. Oh my gosh. Stompy. It is good to see you. It has been a while. It's been a while. So it's a pleasure to have you in. Have you, perchance, played Dragon Force? Because this game is fantastic. Player of all games. Thinking of Unreal. Yeah. He played Unreal for a bit. Folks, the Hellgate was a blast. And I had so much fun playing that with you guys. I loved it. It was such a fun game. And I learned so much about Bill Roper, the guy who made Hellgate, and his love for Disney Infinity. And I cannot tell you how happy that makes me, because I'm a lover of Disney Infinity. I've not played Dragon Force, so this looks like something that would be right up my alley. I'm not going to lie. This may legitimately be possibly the best strategy RPG, old school strategy RPG. It's so much fun. It's so addicting. It's a one more turn kind of game. And it's just fun to play. It's fun to engage and fight. Oh, those guys got stuck. Nah, Gig. Sorry, buddy. That's not in the cards. So here's the thing. Reinhardt in the Kingdom of Tradnor, they typically start with Gig, Ural, that other woman, that demon woman that I fought just a second ago, and Santana, which is the ghost guy. And they're awesome. And they start off with those characters, and so when you get those early on, you're like, I'm unstoppable. Dragons, zombies? Like, sign me up. Alright. Ramda, you need to get some action. Might have Magic disagrees, but maybe console strategy RPG. Oh, sorry. Wait, MOM is Masters of Magic? Is that what that one is? Yes. Man, my dear friend, Keyglyph, who is fantastic. Oh, shoot. I did something dumb. Disperse, guys. My good friend Keyglyph, her husband, Master of Magic, that's her favorite game. That's their favorite game. Another one that I really enjoy, and Sakura, I don't know if you've ever played it. Oh, I can't do anything. I don't know if you ever played Warlords 3, is it Dark Rising? Warlords 3, I'm a big Warlords fan. No, Might and Magic, there's a gazillion of them. Master of Magic, there's only one, I believe. It's really good too. Can't escape now, lady. Yeah, the remake's coming soon. I'm excited for that. Yeah, the hero strategy. Although, the Dark Lords, Warlords, it's turn-based, but it's still fantastic. It's the hero strategy game, and it is so much fun. I really enjoy that a lot. Yeah, we captured a bunch of people. I gotta see if Gig's in there, because I want to have Gig. Nina's a high priest. She's got holy shield. Lane went up in level. What? Oh, wait. Okay, they're coming back to fight more. Age of Wonders. Ah, see, I haven't done Age of Wonders. Interesting. Is it good? Send it Ramda in. Interesting. I've got to... One year, I've got to try to embrace real-time strategy games. Trying to find a new strategy game. Interesting. Yeah, fried rice. Talk to Sakura. Sakura knows everything. Everything. October 4 isn't clicking. I might not suggest Crusader Kings 3. I would suggest maybe trying out the King's Bounty games. King's Bounty 2 is coming out soon. And so you can get the original, or not the original, but the more recent King's Bounty games for very, very cheap. Try those games out. They're really good. I enjoy them a bunch. Who's got MP? Who got MP? Oh, Anno's a good one. Yes. What's crazy is that real-time and turn-based strategy games are not, you know, popular, but damned if they don't get great reviews and are phenomenal games. They don't get a lot of love unless you're StarCraft, you know, or whatever. But it's so crazy to see just how well these games are reviewed typically. Oh, you bum gig. You bum. Battletech. Oh, Battletech's a good one. Yeah. Used to play the original 1983 game at least once per year. XCOM 2 replaced it. Nice. We gotta do this for the final kill. I love this when this happens. Just bam! Ooh. What a disappointment! Socrates says Battletech was the great game of the year 2018. Fred Ray's the ultimate challenge right there. You know, the moment that you're like, yes, this is the one I'm playing. Install. Free up space. You were so ready. You were so ready to enjoy and have fun. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Army, direct. I'm gonna send him here to get fully refreshed, because we got what we came for here. It hurts me so much that Terrace is out of the game. Get a new hard drive. I've got a hybrid drive. I don't know what it's called. It's like, I don't know what it's called. Solid state and a hard drive. And so I've got like about 3 terabytes of space. Lord Wein, Trados King Lord Reinhardt requests an audience. Of course, let him in. Well, step back. King Reinhardt is passing in your midst. Oh no, please wait a little longer. I'm so sorry. I'm in a hurry, so please get out of my way. He doesn't know his place. The man has no honor. What is the gist of your story, King Reinhardt? You see, it's like this. At last our paths have crossed. Behold, the crest is shining. It calls to the other dragon quests. Ah, you're also a member of the Dragon Force. I'm sorry, but I was testing you. You test me? Yes. To defeat the Mad Lion, we need a special leader. I've marked you as one who might have ambition and will, on a par with Goldox. That is why I fought you, to see if my assessment of your ability was correct. I question your methods, sir. I'm descended from the fighting god Valhart. Valhart is one of 6 gods, like Madruk. Because his blood runs in my veins, my magic is strong. I want to use it in defense of the people of Legendra. Wine, may I fight as a member of your just company? Of course, I'd be a fool to refuse an offer like this. Oh no, what does that sound? Is the earth shaking? Earthquake! Aye! Oh, whoa. Is everything alright? That was one hell of a shake. Or the Chosen. Okay. Thank you, Fred Rice. I'm glad you're enjoying the voices. I think so. We all seem fine. That was a pretty big quake, wasn't it? No, I don't think this was a regular earthquake. What do you mean, Terrace? Just before the quake, I felt a large wave of evil from the western mountains. The earth was probably shaking because of that. Western mountains? The ruin ledge! That's where magic was sealed. Oh no, was magic awakened? Almost. He stirs within the bowels of the mountain. Frest, when did you arrive? Just now. Yeah, you fancy people in the castle are fine, but what about all the poor peasants in their straw huts? Probably all dead. Yep, Professor Peril, you're probably right. Yes, I got a necromancer, we're good. Just now. We don't have much time. Magic's awakening has come sooner than I expected. Damn. We haven't collected all 8 warriors yet. Blast, if all 8 of us could gather now, then we could attack Magic immediately. No, just gathering all 8 of you is not enough. Why? Because ordinary weapons are useless against Magic. Something else is necessary to break his defense. Does such a weapon exist in this world? Yes, and only one. What? What is it? It's dragon power. Dragon power? The spirit of the star dragon Harsgald still lives. It's the ultimate power. Where is the essence of this dragon power? Listen carefully to me. On this continent there are 3 sacred treasures. In the forest shrine to the south, a bracelet of the sun. Next, in the Cape shrine to the east, lies concealed the staff of the silver moon. Last, in the snow shrine to the north, a treasured sword of the star. When these 3 sacred treasures are gathered, the seal will be broken and the dragon power released. So first we must gather the items to break the seal. Correct, but it will not be a simple task. Only the chosen ones can enter any one shrine. The words from the time uncounted say, into the forest may go, one who has love of water, he with ferocity of fire, one with the calm of the forest, into the light. Okay, I don't remember those ones. One into the light of the moon may go, one with freedom of wind, Junon, one with vigor of earth, that'd be Topaz, dude, forget about it. One reading the fury of thunder. I don't know. Snow is kindness of the sky. Terrace. Spirit of light. Wine. In each case, only the chosen may go, and they must enter together. Be warned, Magic's followers know of these treasures. I'm certain they will try to foil your quest. Regardless of whatever awaits us, we shall now return with our result. I swear it. 3 sacred treasures, but there can be only one. Dragon Force. Divide and head to the shrines. There's no time to lose. Lord Wine, it's time for military council to convene. Popular support. Nope. We're not doing it. Roll call. Leon, Gongos, Junon, Nina, Gunner, Dane, Kodiak, Lane, Ramda. What a list. So now we're into the administration mode of this game. This is where we talk to our captives, try to get them to join our side. Ardor's not joining. Share, what do you say you? Nope. Pfeiffer. Yes! Gator. No, his ears are closed. Gig, you better join us. Yes! Oh, that makes me happy. Agane. Yes. Cadis. Nope. On the topic of there being only one, I just did a marathon of the Highlander movies. That was a day. Oh my goodness. So how did you rank them? What did you think of them overall? Have you ever watched the cartoon show? It's wild. The Highlander cartoon. So we're talking to our captives right now. Oh, she won't join. Jeez. So that to see if they'll join us. Good. She won't join. Uro, come on. Ah. Makes me sad. All right. Now we're doing search. I've seen most of them before. 1 and 3 are the best movies by far. 2 and 5 are insane and mostly terrible. Have you watched the cartoon though? The cartoon is wild. So we're searching right now. The castle's in there. It is science fiction, along the lines of the second review because of Magica. Hold on. We don't want to search Magica. We want to fortify Magica. And Bozak and all this. So we're raising the level of our castles so that they can hold more men, so that we can pull on those if we need to. That's great. Cool. Come on, Magica. Ah. Went up by 2. That's great. Failure. Hold on. And with the captives who are not joining you, will you be executing them? No. We aren't. They're too valuable. Eventually, they will join our side, typically. And some of those we want, like Ural, who is fantastic, one of the best ones in the game. Awesome. So she failed in recruiting, but what she did do was increase our recruits in there. So we like filled up the reserves. Okay. And now it is... Oh, we got to use an item on Terrace. We got to get her back into the fight. All right. So... Reinhardt, how are you doing, buddy? Okay. Tempest gives defense. Yeah, you're getting that. Okay. Let's see what what kind of authoritarian monarch are you if you're not just mercilessly slaughtering those who won't join immediately? It's like you're some kind of good guy or something. I'm a good guy. Let's see what Reinhardt has. He's got mages, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's look at what Gig's got. We might be just pumping all our stuff into Gig, to be honest. Yeah. Gig, you're getting 100 dragons, my friend. He's a level 12 blood dragon. He does tons of damage, has huge HP. And then let's see. Queen of the Harpies. We still have a bunch of rewards left, my goodness. Giving him 10 because he went up a bunch. I'm looking for people who are high in level. Oh, we got these guys too. My goodness. So I want like level 11 and 12 and that sort of stuff to give stuff to. Let's give it to Sophie. She's got a resurrect and she's got some other stuff too. we've had a lot of guys with mages that have been working really well for us. Okay. So we gotta move. We need to take over this last nation quickly. So wine. Hold on. Shoot. Can anybody... I need someone to tell me what generals go where, because I didn't pay attention. What goes to the Forest Shrine? What goes to... like, if you can look that up for me, the Snow Shrine, and then the Cape Shrine. Because I don't remember, and I'd like to know. I'd like to know. General George Washington would be good near a river. Well, yes. Yes, he would. We got so many new guys. The force is piling up. I want to know where Gig and them went. Oh. Hold on. Army. There's Gig. There's Terrace. Castle's full of generals right now. So we have to get through here. Just one dude with 30 samurais, and I need to get Terrace somewhere where she can get generals. Or get army guys. You know what I mean, words. Presto, you're in charge. Gongos, Reinhardt, and Terrace enter the South Shrine. Junon, Leon, and Mikhail enter the East Shrine. Wein and Goldark enter the North Shrine. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so we gotta start moving. Oh, yeah. That's what I want to do. So when reading the correct, you're probably correct. You are probably correct. Okay. So, enter. So Gongos, Reinhardt, and Terrace are going to the south. So Reinhardt, Gongos, and Terrace. We're gonna plow through this and head over here. Okay. Ramda's going to full, and we will take Lane to full. What we're gonna do is head west and punch a hole in Goldark stuff. Nina, I'm sorry, you're gonna release your guys. I need them for Kodiak. So Lane, Ramda, Gunner, Kodiak. And we're coming to punch a hole. Kodiak is not a bear. I wish he was. That'd be fantastic. If he was a bear. Got samurais and archers. And 70 samurai. So we need to actually take out this castle before we take it on with Kale. Because if there's an empty or a castle that they belong to, they will move to it after you defeat them. And it becomes a major pain in the butt. So what have you been playing recently, Professor? What good games have you been playing? Yeah. Cavalry's good against samurai. Terrorist, you're in. Don't die, please. Don't die again. Please, I'd like you to just live. Ooh, VR World War I flight sims. Interesting. Is that on like a PC VR? I love me some VR. We did just recently Psychonauts, The Rhombus of Ruin, and had a blast. It was such a great game. HTC Vive, very nice. Dark Vortex. Sucking them up. I just... Oh, it did not suck very many up. That was bad, actually. It was very bad. Okay. Disperse. Good timing on the disperse. That hurts, but we should be able to take this guy out without any real issues. On Steam, Warplanes, World War I Fighters. Interesting. I'm super excited. I really eventually want to get a rig set up for some VR on PC, because I really want to do the mystery make in VR. That would be really fantastic for me personally. She's got one more big move in him. She's gonna do a higher MP move. They always do. I just don't want to... I want him to retreat. I don't want to go into a duel. I will lose the duel if I do. Are we going into a duel? Jesus. Alright, she's got to run. She'd get killed in like 2 hits. Which sucks. It sucks so much that Terrace is in that situation. I can't get her to succeed. Reinhardt, on the other hand. He'll win. Can't afford defeat by one such as yourself. There is no other way to settle this but a duel. Come on, let's finish this 1-1. He's like, but get this. R.I.P. in pieces, right? Press F to pay respects to Reinhardt. What the hell just happened? The guy got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I just got him. He's brand spanking new. He's got the new car smell and everything. And he's now total. I'm not gonna beat this game if they're losing to folks like Jackal. I'm filled only with my deep regret. Oh, forget about it. He sustained injuries. It's like 4 more full turns before he recovers. I don't have another, thing. Okay. Slightly annoyed. Slightly annoyed. Okay. It's just her. There's only one guy there. Yeah, so we can move him down and we'll take that stuff out eventually. We'll get there slowly but surely. Alright, so we need to move in to get generals for these guys. Yes, we're abandoning the castle. How many does this have? 70? Okay. What I can do is also send Wein down to do this side quest. Man, whew. But yeah, I recently did a Rhombus of Ruin in VR, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I'm really excited for Psychonauts 2, and I'm curious to know how that's gonna go. And we'll see what happens. I love me VR. I gotta find a way to make VR work. One of my goals in streaming is to make VR work. It just doesn't, for the most part. I gotta find a way to do that. I'll have to see your streams then, because I would love to get some info on kind of the good way to do it. Oh, I mean, so like, so I use PlayStation VR, and so I'd be using OBS as my kind of way to interact with people. And so I have to do a chat to text, or a chat to talk, and it works to a varying degree, but it's just getting the microphone right and that sort of thing. It's kind of it's a hassle. It's difficult. So I'll have to see what you did. Oh, you just stream from Steam VR. Okay. Let's get her full. And then we'll get Leon full. Or we'll get Leon up, at least. And I'm going to send Wein, Leon, Junon, and Santana. Kids running the show, I guess. Oh yeah, the capturing part's not the problem. It's so much more about like just interacting with folks while doing it is kind of tough. That's more the issues that I come across. Not necessarily just getting it to capture, because I just hooked my PlayStation 4 up to my capture card, and I'm fine. But just getting it so that I can talk to people and hear them and get the comments and stuff like this, it's kind of tough. Domestic affairs, they beckon me. Yeah, popularity, we're not doing it. So I want to search this new place. Nicorel and Micorel were both searching. Because there are castles that have like things that you can find, and I would like to find those things. I failed. All right. And so now we just fortify. I'm looking for dragons. I'm looking for zombies. Like, these sorts of things are going to be very helpful. Ooh, up two levels. I like it. Good job, cat. But in terms of games I want to do in VR, Fried Rice, I have a billion. So I've got this one, Table of Tales, which is supposedly really good. It's kind of like a strategy RPG with a D&D style. And there's Groundhog Day 2 I want to do. Open VR chat, which allows me to put chat on the palm of my hand or somewhere in the world. I just turn my hand and read when I have a free moment. Interesting. Yeah. I wish something like that would be for PSVR. That'd be nice. That would actually be really great. And I'm gonna do like the Space Channel 5 VR and a bunch of weird ones. Paper Beasts, which is from the person who made Out of This World / Another World. He made that game, and he made a VR game called Paper Beasts, which looks really good. Ooh, up by 2. Good. Tristan then is going to be a really fancy castle soon. Yes, exactly. 100%. 100%. There's this VR MMO that's coming out really soon that looks really interesting. It has like full climbing and you have gliding and stuff like this, and it's got a more actiony combat, but it's supposedly an MMO, not like a lobby-based MMO, you know? Good, we got Ardor. Cher joined us. This is great. Come on, Gator. Ah, come on, Gator. Oh, he's not joining. The more motion sick. I don't get motion sick. I've done, like 5-hour streams in VR with like Resident Evil 7, and I did the movement. I didn't do the click to move, that sort of stuff. I was surprised I don't get sick. I was happy about that. I think that sitting helps. A lot of people want or feel inclined to stand, and it isn't helpful. It isn't helpful. All right. Let's see. Santana's maxed out. I don't want to give anything to Ruix. Presto. I don't want to give anything to you, Presto. I don't like you. Kodiak, you're already pretty big. Junon, you're already max. Agane. Why not? Let's see how this goes. I wish that Reinhardt didn't die. That is so upsetting. It's my own fault. Like, I only blame myself. But it still sucks. Depends on the game. Something like the flight sim, yes. I'm sitting in a conflict. Why would I stand? Sound like VR chat, Wildlands, or Richie's. Yeah. So like, there are certain ones. Yeah, it can get a little disorienting. But then there's ones that are standing that don't have any problems. Of course, like Super Hot, you're not actually moving around. You're staying still and stationary, and Job Simulator and stuff like that. But Reinhardt will be remembered. We have to pour one out for him. Reinhardt, you may be a boy who his dad knocked up a god, but we barely met you, but we love you still. I didn't come here to challenge you, Xananon. I want you to abandon your sword and give up your cruel ambition. You make me laugh, King of Highland. Perhaps you can live to be my court jester. But just for fun, if I laid down my dear Eclissus, do you think you'd stand a chance of winning then? Perhaps not, but Eclissus is a very dangerous sword. It's that it's not only keen for me, but wants you as well. In the end, it will be your undoing, mark my words. Ooh, what a scary prophecy. You should really consider doing this full time, idiot. I know the power of my sword. I alone control it. Xanon, you are a knight. Don't rely on that sword. It's controlling you. Remember the honesty and justice you once believed in? Honesty and justice? Bah! Who are you to talk? You grew up without poverty, being the son of a king. You suffered not for your lofty position. I, on the other hand, must earn my crown. What? You were born into royalty. Everything was handed to you on a silver platter. Can't you understand? When I was a child, I was forced to work in a mine. I was a slave. A slave? As a child, every waking hour in the mine was agony. Then one day I was trapped in an accidental cave-in. The slide revealed a part of the cave that was sealed. And there I found my destiny, my love, the awesome dark sword, Eclissus. Soon Eclissus began to speak to my heart. It promised grandiose things, and all I had to do was become its owner. But don't you see, you're not the owner, you are the slave. Thank you very much. Oh, Atomic. Oh, welcome, Atomic. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Right, Super Hot or Gorn, very easy to stand in for long periods. I once did a 6-hour Beat Saber stream. Only issue, there was me sweating myself to death. Holy crap, Professor Peril. I was very active in moving in Super Hot VR, and I, at the end of that, was just sweating profusely. You know me, just changed my name on here, Ryan and Kristen. How's it going, Ryan? It's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Eclissus will stop at nothing to gain fresh blood. That's all it craves, new victims forever. Shut up. It doesn't matter. I don't care. With Eclissus, I am invincible. Don't you care about yourself, though? I do, but it is too late to lay down the sword. My life now flows within it, for better or worse. If I cast it aside, my death is assured. So then come forth, Wein. Eclissus yearns to taste the blue blood of royalty. Surrender your soul. Thank you. That's Bob. Yep, he's my buddy. He hangs out. Woo! All right. It's a fight to the death. Okay, archers. I'm gonna send Santana in for that. Soon you shall be consumed with sickening fear. Well, come on then. Let's do that. What you been up to, my friend Ryan? What have you been playing? What have you been up to? I hope everything is going well. I've just been taking care of my kids and playing video games and doing podcasts. Oh, you stinking archers. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Squad mostly. And Final Fantasy 14. Oh, nice. Congratulations. I hope it goes well. Final Fantasy 14. I hear so many good things. Okay. Then we'll resurrect. Back to 100. Yeah, I've been just playing a lot of stuff lately for stream stuff, and working on this podcast that I've been doing. We read and review and discuss books based off of video game franchises throughout history, and some good, some bad. It's been entertaining. All right, soldiers, send in the monks. It is on Spotify, absolutely. The Literate Pixel Podcast. My good friend Nick and I, we just started it up a couple months ago, and we've got 5 episodes now, or 6 ones coming up on Sunday. We've reviewed EverQuest: The Rogue's Hour. We've read the novelization of Mega Man 2. A choose your own adventure style adventure book of Zorik, and then we did another kids novelization of the NES baseball game, Bases Loaded 2, which is a thing. The Literate Pixel Podcast. Literate Pixel. All the ones that have had episodes out, Zorik is 100% Mike. That one, I enjoyed the content of the book, but I also very much enjoyed, I think the flow of the podcast was really good in that one. RBI Baseball. And so I think we're starting to get into our groove a little bit better. We're working on trying to improve. Oh my gosh. He really did a number on me. And so being new to the whole podcast thing, you know, we're learning, but I think we're doing a really great job. I'm happy with it. Starting to build a pantheon. The next episode is ridiculous because it's a production. It's my first attempt at a production. Let's fight general to general. Show me what you got, mouse. Here's what's coming to you, snake. Might essentially personally write the novel for Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. I'm on it. The baseball game I had for NES was just called Baseball. Yes! Bases Loaded 2 is weird, and I don't know how they decided to make... Oh, shoot. I was supposed to use the Harpies on that fight. It's fine. We'll be fine. But, how to make a novelization to a sports game that has no story, and what they do to accommodate that. It's really interesting. Whee! Junon's got some of the best specials. Sonic Blast. Oh my gosh. Crap. Oh, yeah, do that spell. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't affect flying creatures. What are you doing? I don't know about anybody else, but I love sports games. I think they're fun. My favorite, of course, being World Series Baseball 98 on the Sega Saturn. Legitimately one of the best baseball games ever. It's so much fun. Its mechanics are great, and I played a whole baseball season, and I don't even have much like experience in the world of baseball, but I loved it. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Very unlucky for you to have to face me, not your day, eh? Raid formation, show no mercy.
So we're going to disperse. Because in this case, with this game, again, for those who haven't seen this, the enemy group that's behind their general is waiting for us to get approach, and then they move out and try to go around to get to the general. It doesn't work when you disperse, though. Because they run into our units then. Yeah, he's using this, but because we're dispersed, they don't hit him, which is also very helpful. Okay. The plain old sonic boom. That's gonna take some. Oof. It hurts. But it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so... Sword Rush. I think the toughest strat I played as a kid was Shining Force. Back in the day on Genesis, I played the remaster that came out in the early 2000s. It was a blast. Shining Force is so great. We beat that on stream back in January. We may or may not have rated all of the butts in that game. We also played and beat Shining Force CD on the Sega CD. We'll be doing Shining Force 2 and Shining Force 3 and Shining the Holy Ark eventually. They're on the list to play, but there's a lot going on right now, so I don't know how we're going to get to everything this year because some new things have come up. A+ butts. Oh my goodness. I mean, look, we have a hall of butts. We actually have an established virtual hall of butts. And with all of the 10 butts, that would be butts like Yogurt, butts like Blue the Dragon. Sadly, Xylo, the Beastman, he was a 10 butt until he got promoted. Because then he lost the Z factor, which was the Xylo factor, which was showing a little bit of the taint. Time ran out as a draw. Well, then I'll let you go this time. I own Shining Force 3 on the Saturn. I have a lot of Saturn games.
My regrets, but it looks as if I'll be taking my leave now. The power of Eclipsis is forever immortal. Don't forget that. We shall meet again. Count on it.
Oh, the entire enemy force has made its escape. But Shining the Holy Ark is technically a prequel to Shining Force 3. It has some characters in it and also some story. Good. Everybody's going up in levels. Alright, did they make it to their destination? Yeah. Because what I want to do is send folks in after... Because Terrace will be able to take down this guy easily, because Cavalry's really good against Samurai. And... Oops. Alright, so let's recruit our dudes. Mm-hmm. It's very expensive. And so is Dragon Force here. A disc-only copy goes for a lot. Just disc-only. If you want a complete in box, you're looking for a lot more. Okay, so let's deploy some guys here to fill out these castles. Marina, Milishea, Aisha, Fairless Rufus. Torasalesh, how are you today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Cavalry are pretty good against just about everything except shield walls and machine guns. Well, dude, Ryan, it's so great to see you, man. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by and just saying hi. I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well. It's so good to hear from you guys. Cadus. Kalian Voigt. Tired but happy to chill. I'm happy that you're willing to chill. Oops. Yes. Are you sure you want to abandon? Yes. So we're going here. This one general. We're going to take him out and then move down here to quickly take care of Kuman. That way, when we attack Mikhail here, he won't run away. Alright, so... Terrace and Gongos. Yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. And then... Oh, Geek's here too. I like this. We don't want to be in a situation where we get caught off guard and we don't have men in these places that might get attacked at any point, because people just start appearing. It gets wild. Where's he gonna head off to? He's gonna come back. Okay. So they have 1 hit point. He's got his 127. That's great. You also might want to not have a dead Reinhardt. I know. I do not want a dead Reinhardt. This is true. You speaketh the truth. So I'm having these guys come in because they're actually a great way for our Dragon Force to kind of grind. Because even though they're level 14, you still get XP for killing them. Come on, Leon. Duel them to death. They only have 1 HP. I won't be intimidated by such a knock-needful, you know what I'm saying? I do typically try and stick to the truth, along with helpful advice such as don't die while they're running. Yeah, you know, don't die, huh? Yeah, she has... Let's send June on. Dude, it's only 9:43 right now. We're doing great. Alright. Let's do flame cannon. Simple. Effective. There is an excuse for your failure. You had 1 HP, and you have a crazy lunatic possessed by a sword that you're following. Okay. Old Carlos Santana's looking a little frail in this fight. Look at him. He's all skin and bones. Like a light glowing in his eyes. Hey, that crazy lunatic is your friend. You beat him up and show him the error of his ways, and then he'll keep the overpowered sword and just use his willpower to harness it for good. Right? I hope so. Jeez! Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. Stop, everyone. Stop. Shh. Everyone. Listen, chat. Amidst you is a legend. Amidst you is a god. A man with mastery over the greens. The verdant lands within which we reside. The holes of plenty dug into our grounds. The poles with which have been inserted into those holes. And the man within which drives his balls into those holes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cheese Viking Games is here. Winner and champion of the Geek to Geek Media Esports League of Mario Golf Super Rush. Cheese Viking, welcome. How are you, my friend? How you doing, Cheese? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And the crowd goes wild. The Virtual Golfers Association Mario Golf Champion. I had 2 that weekend. Whoa, 2! Then I can easily say, Cheese, I can easily say that your mastery of the greens is monumental. Unparalleled. Unabashedly. Delightful. Delectable. Sensual. What's going on, Cheese? What you up to, my friend? I hope you've been doing well. It's good to see ya. We're just having some fights with the Dragon Force. Strikingly good. I like it. You know what? The last 48 hours has been fantastic for folks, and that makes me happy. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier for folks. Everybody seems to be doing pretty good, and those who aren't doing good, that's okay as well. You shouldn't feel left out. We still love you nonetheless. What was the word from last time? I don't know which word. I say many words. It wasn't stinking. I have many words, Cheese. I have no idea anymore. Half the time I don't. Oh, the text box. Skinking. Skinking buttocks. Yes. Skinking buttocks. Fall back. I regret. But it looks as if I'll be taking my leave now. The power of Eclipsis is forever immortal. Don't forget that. We shall meet again. Count on it. I do so many words. I do so many words. So many. All of the words. Junon is now an Earl. Where's Earl? The Earl of Chesterwick must know that there is another Earl in this kingdom. Junon. I like words. They're very useful. I agree. Words are awesome. Your actions shame the great name of Astia. I'll fight without even breaking a sweat and win. This dude is from Three Musketeers. He's the raspy one. Rushlov. Rushlov? Yeah. Words are overrated. Fried Rice is a man of actions. Fried Rice is a man of actions. He needs not words. He needs explosions. Which is perfectly fine. There's a place for words and there's a place for explosions. I love how that one killed one unit. somehow. Come on, guys, get back in time. Yes. Okay. Okay. As a man of words, I can always use a man of explosions on my side, just in case. Always. Always just in case. No, so what happens is, so, like, Fried Rice and I, we played one round of Sea of Thieves together. It was a fantastic time. We must do it again sometime. We really must. But what was fantastic was I would sit there and talk to a new ship that we have come across, get them on board, get them distracted, and just be ridiculous. And then he would just sneak off under their boat and just blow it up, or just run it into the land and just be ridiculous. It's fantastic. It's a perfect combination right there. Oh, that's right. He doesn't gain any more power because of that, too. So we'll resurrect while we wait. Saves ourselves the trouble of having to recruit units. Curses Infernal Eye Patch. That's one of the fun things, right? That's why, for those who don't know, like last year, I spent the bulk of my year playing Sea of Thieves to get to legendary Pirate Legend status. And what was so great about that was there's just this chaotic... There's something genuinely chaotic about doing that. Playing that game and just being wild. Oops. Need to recruit. And just, you have so much fun messing with people... Excuse me, messing with people, telling crazy stories, and just being an all-in-all, like, lunatic. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Okay. Okay, it's loading up on dragons. They're coming back. I need to leave them alone. We need to move out. Let them have their castle back. Lunacy is not one of my strong suits, except when flying. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't tell you how much I enjoy the chaotic nature of lunacy. Just being a wild person in games. That makes folks question my own personal sanity. Okay, let's see what's going on here. See if there's anybody else in these places. Okay, good. So we're storming this castle here so we can take McCall pretty fairly easily. $70 samurai. 6 MP. Let's do lane. Yeah. This will be good. Fingers crossed that it works okay. You know what? I have to say that I'm genuinely happy to get to play this game and like to stream it for folks. It's one of those ones that's been on my list for a very long time because one I grew up with and loved very much. But even more so because not a lot of people have seen this game or even know about its existence. And it's a shame. Because it's genuinely an absolute masterpiece. Plans and orders for me, chaos for you, explosions for fried rice, and sharpshooting for cheese. It's the perfect combination. We have formed the ultimate team. But seriously, not a lot of people get to see this game. He's riding the frog. Oh no, Lane. Lane. No. Don't. No. Crap. Yep, that's that. Retreat. Oh. Retreat. She would have died right there if I didn't retreat. Sakura is back. Oh my gosh, the mastermind right there. Sakura's the mastermind. The ultimate mastermind. I like that. So I like the masterminds. And Audio Eric is our sound person. I mean, you can't be a ragtag band of entrepreneurs without a sound person. If the Earl of Chesterwick would be around right now, royalty, you gotta get an endorsement from royalty to be able to fund your journeys and adventures. The grand strategist. I approve, Sakura. I got you, Grant. It's funny. I always get a kick out of this because I'm typo crazy. I'm typo. The Earl would definitely endorse this. I'm typo crazy. Because I typically watch streams on my phone, and so I'm typing, and it's a mess. But it's so funny to watch streamers read my messages, and they would be like, "The grabbed strategist? The grabbed strategist? What are you grabbing? I'm confused." Like, no, the grand strategist. Come on, you couldn't figure that out? All right, Wine. I'm directing you over here. Recruit your dudes. Magic at castle's increased. Terrace's army's getting into the fight. There's only one dude there. We should be able to take it fairly easily. Oh, there's two. Okay, so 40 and 30. Okay, so archers are Gongos, and Terrace will go after the cavalry. Gongos is level 17. My God. Simon, good morning. How are you, my friends? I hope you're doing well, Simon. Welcome, welcome. Playing some more Dragon Force. Having the time of our life. We've had the time of our life. And I never felt this way before. But I swear it's the truth. And I owe it all to you, Simon. Yeah. These poor archers, once you get to them, like, that's it. It's over. Ooh, this will take out a bunch. The wind one always does really well. Far better than the fire and the water vortexes. Or Skydriver in it. Retreating. Come on. It's crazy. The amount of games that I have yet to play. It's astronomical. I have played and beaten so many. And yet we continue to play more and more and more, and it never ends. Simon is most mysterious person I've ever known. Fried Rice, there is a clip where Simon says we get to hear his beautiful voice. I played Hellgate London with him. You get to hear his sultry voice. It's beautiful. But we have a clip of him saying good morning. Simon is a he? Simon, of course, is a he. His name's Simon. I love that he did that because that doesn't do much damage to Terrace. I'm so confused, Fred Rice. How did you not know? Sometimes I go, Simone. Oh. Oh, that's fine. I mean, in the end, we are all but text in the void. It matters not in the end. I'm gonna have me some pretzels. You wanna hear me eat some pretzels? Some pretzel chunks? This is the truth. Could be. We would love them nonetheless. So right away to recruit. And we gotta get domestic. Yep. Popularity, nope, not interested. People's Front of Judea fought for my right to have babies. And you know what? I support this. I totally forgot that sketch. Not that I try to get into people's personal lives, but from what I figured out, Simon is probably a male who delivers packages, but because it's always morning, never actually works. I can support this theory. I can support this theory. I really wish Earl would join our team. It makes me sad that she is not. She's incredibly good. Dragon Quest! Oh my god, we got a Dragon Quest. Okay. Dragon Quest. Who's getting the dragons? Terrace has got to have dragons. She's so weak. She needs it. She needs the dragons. Was it Earl the succubus harpy looking thing? Yes, that is correct. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have given it to Terrace. Yeah, Uriel has dragons. Fantastic. Has resurrect. Has the ability to make people not escape. They can't run away. And it's just really one of the better generals in the game. Really, really good to play with. And just looks cool. How you doing over there, Scar? I know you were supposed to fight Scythe. I'm sorry it hasn't worked out yet, buddy. Why not? Ramsel, why don't you have some soldiers? I don't know. Congratulations. Oh. We need to fortify. Sarcastic friend playing idle games. I've been lurking in chat. My what's up haiku. How's it? Oh, beautiful haiku. Playing idle games. I have been lurking to chat. Or looking in chat. My what's up haiku. This looks like it came out after King's Bounty, but long before King's Bounty 2009. Wonder what other games kept the genre alive in the meantime, like Heroes of Might and Magic. Absolutely. It's good to see, Sarcastic Friend. What idle games have you been playing? Simon, I would highly recommend looking into the Warlords series. Warlords is fantastic if you haven't played those already. Warlords 3 specifically is really, really good. Why does it not sound like English? Trash Boy, how's it going? Warlords, yes, I remember watching someone stream that. Heroes of Might and Magic like a jillion times. Yes. All of this, yes. All of that. All of this, all of that. Everything. Check out Warlords 3. You can get it on GOG. It's really worth it. It's a really great strategy game. Just dancing? Oh my gosh, Trash Boy. What are you dancing to? What is the music in your heart that is making you dance? I wanted to say it about the right game this time. You did wonderfully, Fried Rice. I did not get a chance to play Sky. I did look at it a little bit, but not enough to make a call. We are all dancing right now. We're building is what we're doing. It's so crazy how we started this dancing to the soundtrack. So it's a slow sensual dance. Heroes of M&M's. I love that. Professor Peril, Heroes of M&M's. We're saving them from being devoured. That's what we're doing. It's fantastic. Oh. The Heroes of M&M's. From the makers of Chex Quest? Yes! Exactly. How did you know? Chex Quest got re-released, remastered and re-released for free on Steam. I don't know if you know this, but you can go play it right now for free on Steam. Remastered and re-released. I just learned the other day about the remaster. Yes. Chair dancing is underrated. Dude, are we talking dancing in a chair or dancing with a chair? Like a Chicago style, you know? Not sure about the other two. Chex Quest 2 and 3. I think they're freeware from the website. Ooh, they might be. Okay. I'm getting Steam Quest. What's Steam Quest? Tell me of Steam Quest. Dancing in a chair, but choreography with a chair is awesome too. You're not wrong. Alright, let's save our game. Chex Quest on Steam. There we go. I've been known to belly dance on stream, okay? I'm not ashamed to say it. I have belly danced on stream. Thought it was a game about building up the biggest backlog. Ooh. XM2 is done installing. Oh yeah, the mods. I was never keen on the mods, to be honest. I don't enjoy mods. But the reason as to why, I think, stems far more predominantly on the fact that I don't stay with a game for a very long time because I will constantly be more I want to experience it and I want to move on. That's what I want to do. Don't enjoy mods? Poor Sakura. So mean to say. I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with folks who do enjoy mods. And in fact, I have great respect for people who do that and the dedication that they have. Right? But for me, I'm a vanilla guy. I like my vanilla soft serve. I'm like, who can I have stormtroopers running around with voices from TNG? Yes, please. Oh, I love mods. I love Sakura. All right, Terrace, it's your time to shine. Yeah, she's only got 43 HP. You gotta go. I have never played Skyrim with mods. Although, I have lots to say about Skyrim in general. I love the Elder Scrolls. Skyrim is fine. That's my take. That's my take. I'm still using the cavalry right now because she's going to go in and fight ninja or samurai. And samurai are the only thing good against dragons. So I'm going to keep the cavalry for right now. And then after that fight, switch it up. Has anyone tried to mod Skyrim into the Oblivion or Morrowind engine? Oh, to do a backwards mod, essentially, because everyone always tries to get like Morrowind into Skyrim, and Morrowind is fantastic. So, hold on. Okay, so Duran. Sarazad, Barat, Alex. We have a lot of doofs in here. Ishtar, you're in charge, I guess. So here's the thing. I've talked about this at great length, and I actually even just talked about it today on Twitter. So the things that make Morrowind so the good of Morrowind versus the bad of Morrowind, right? The bad of Morrowind is that the combat sucks. It is boring. It is not fun. I hate the combat. For me, that is probably the only negative that I have on Morrowind. I enjoy its broken magic system a lot. And I enjoy the dialogue, and I feel that voice acting in a game severely limits what you can do narratively, because it's an expense, and you can't dedicate enough dialogue to really flesh out the world and make it interesting, because then you're using or relying on voice acting for everything. And the other thing that Morrowind does fantastic is it does the right level of designed inconveniences. You know, no fast travel, no waypoints. Those are good things. It means you have to listen, and then you have to take notes. You have to pay attention. And in order to, so when you have a person have to pay attention, they're engaged far more in the content of your game. But also, what's really fantastic is that it's broken. It's a game that is not about balance. And that is fantastic. Its spellcrafting is so broken, it's not even remotely funny. Spells and potions in the game destroy the game, and it's fun to play around in that. I wouldn't say fried rice. I'd say that Oblivion and Skyrim, the combat is far more engaging and entertaining. If you were to take the combat from Skyrim or Oblivion and just put it into Morrowind, Morrowind would be so much better. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's so funny. I think voice acting is great if you do have the resources to use it, especially if there's some heavy amounts of dialogue. I don't disagree, sarcastic friend, but I think that I don't disagree at all. But I do think that when you have these kind of living world RPGs, these ones that are meant to create this sense of massive scale, it's so hard to do. It's so insanely expensive at that point. Morrowind has so much dialogue, written dialogue, that it's just, I don't know how anyone could ever fully voice that for free. But what is interesting also about Morrowind that is so great is that it gatekeeps. And I know I say no gatekeeping. What I mean there is like people gatekeeping other people, saying you can't enjoy this thing. This one the decisions that you make, the skills or character that you've created, keeps you out of certain guilds or out of certain avenues of story and content, and that makes your character feel more special. It makes them feel more unique, or feel that the decisions that you make are more substantial. That's something that's completely missing in Oblivion and is very inconsequential in Skyrim. That it's not fun, it's not enjoyable. Sorry. Me talky, long time talky. Okay. So Kale's there. And so one of the things that makes me, one of the reasons we're here, exactly. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. All right. Right, we're gonna send the Force off to fight Goldark. Ishtar, you're back in charge. Okay. That's happening. I can't get enough of you talking. I go through withdrawal. You have to turn into your podcast in my face. That is far too kind, Simon. That is so... That is too nice. Thank you. I mean this from the depths of my heart. That is genuinely one of the nicest things a person could say. That means the world. Because I've talked about this before on stream, and it's still a thing that I have to face every day on the internet, my engagements with people on the internet, is that they would greatly disagree with you. They would say the exact opposite. That the things that I have to say are not worth listening to. And a lot of that stems from the quote-unquote controversial concept that games are for everybody. I think we're ready. Let's send him into the fight. There's a person out there. There are people out there, in general, who think you are. Oh, that's too kind, Sakura. So here's the thing, right? There are people out there, and this boggles my mind. And I wanted to make some big elaborate tweet about this, but I felt like it was vague tweeting, and I wasn't talking about a person in particular. It's just an observation about people in general. Accusation and watching you eat ice cream Snickers bars whole. Stop! No! Not doing that again. Because I don't think that vague tweeting is a good idea. Because I don't want people to think I'm talking about them. But there's a type of person that bothers me. Very much so. And I've seen people do this from time to time on Twitter who are very prominent people on Twitter in general. They have a big following talking about games and stuff. And it's this thing that they're defined by the games that they like. Those things define them. They make that be a facet of their personality. They think that Chrono Trigger is the greatest game ever. But it is such a reference or something leaned on so heavily that there's not much else to that person besides that Castlevania 3 is the greatest game ever. Those sorts of things. But then they try to draw ire they try to goad people into quote-unquote discourse over these things, and try to throw their weight around to say that they're objectively wrong by saying that anything could be better than this game that defines them. And it's so infuriating to watch because it's fundamentally wrong. It's diminishing a person's perspective dramatically. It's also acknowledging this idea that the psychology of a human being is irrelevant to the ability to enjoy a game. that where they come from, their life experiences, these sorts of things don't matter. When in reality, those are the most important things in video games, or in our ability to engage in media, or our intersocial connections with people, right? And so it's so strange to see that stuff. And they draw that ire. There are people that are attracted to those types of people because they enjoy the drama, they enjoy the conflict. And those people then direct that stuff into very strange and unnecessary places. It's interesting. Hold on, what happened? Simon says, what did I miss? I may or may not have eaten an ice cream Snickers bar whole. What's true? We got an ice cream Snickers bar when it had like a snake in its frame. It's really sad and shallow, Sakura. It was just a glump. It was just... That Chrono Trigger was the greatest game of all time. Fried rice. A person can say these things. They can say, I feel that Chrono Trigger is the greatest game of all time. For me. That's great. Don't go sitting there saying, that's not as good as Chrono Trigger. That's not as good as Chrono Trigger. That's not as good as Chrono Trigger. That? Not necessary. And in reality, all that does is create an us versus them mentality. It separates people. It draws a line in the sand and says, I am here. If you are not here with me, you're over there. You're not welcome. That's not okay. And that is when these things become so difficult when having to engage with people in general in the discourse of games, when being a personality online, or being a person who is just trying to enthuse about games, you know? Says, did anyone clip that? No one clipped it. No one clipped it. Thank God. I think Chrono Trigger is horrible, but only because I haven't played it, and I know other people love it. It's really good, sarcastic friend. It is a short game. I beat it in like 15, 16 hours, so it's fairly short and fulfilling. It's got great story and characterization. It's a really fantastic game, and I played it in modern day, not as a kid with nostalgia goggles. I've said that before. I need practice checking myself when I talk about MOBAs. It's okay, Simon. It's okay, too, because... Simon, you have had these instances, right, where you have kind of made these, the talk of objectively being bad or not having worth and those sorts of things, but you also at least recognize those situations when you're being a little stubborn. No one is perfect, and no one should hold people to the standards of having to be perfect and always being right or always being on the side of understanding. It happens. I get stubborn. I get grumpy. Like, I get very standoffish sometimes, and that's okay. We all make mistakes. We all are human beings. As long as you should never be in a situation where you're holding something against somebody for those silly things like video games. Like, that dinner you made looks nice, but it's no Chrono Trigger. Exactly, fried rice. Chrono Trigger is solid, excellent SNES game, but playing it now, the gameplay is flashy but dry, and characterization isn't great. Chris, there's some good characterization, there's some that's kind of shallow. Bro, I find a lot of RPGs a bit daunting to play, which I have no idea why, since I love playing roguelikes, which I'll put vastly more time into. Trashman says, as long as at the end of the day, we are dancing. Exactly, and I guess dancing with Chrono Trigger? Dancing with Chrono Trigger, But it's also weird when people start to say, like, oh, this game is bad because it's 100 hours long. It's not as good as this one game that I really, really love that is 80 hours long. And it's like, at this point, you're splitting hairs. At this point, your arguments are strange. Why? Why do you need to do that? Are you just desperate to make content? Are you desperate to stay on the edge? Like, it's not necessary. Anyways, we are in an age of war. Other kings are concerned only with conquest. I, on the other hand, am concerned only with peace. Izumo would rather be left alone than fight, but others provoke us to action. RPGs are usually big investments emotionally and time, and if you like roguelikes, I just finished one called Sky Hill. Yes! And it's dirt cheap, by the way, sarcastic friend. It's like $1. So there's a thing, right? I feel like we'll never get anything done if I continue to talk. So I was thinking about this. Time. Oh, God. So people talk about not wanting to get into anything because it's a time investment, right? There are so many games in this world, and we have so little time. And people want to try to experience as much of it as they can, right? Not necessary. You can be fulfilled dedicating time to something that you enjoy. People are scared sometimes to get into a game because, one, they don't necessarily know how to approach it, or they feel like they don't have the time to sit down and play it. One of those really interesting things that I've come across when starting to play a lot of Infocom games is there's a lot of people who are very interested in playing Infocom games, but they don't have the time, is what they say. And what's fascinating is that they say they don't have the time, but they're also playing lots of other games. Infocom games don't take very long, and apparently, roughly around 8 to 12 hours if you have no clue what you're doing. It's a different type of gameplay, and this is what's really at the heart of this. We're going to bring this back to Elder Scrolls. Hold on. Let's catch up with you. Simon says, I don't know, lots of people fight over how people dance. Have you ever seen Footloose or Dirty Dancing? It's a great time. Torvin, Dad, how's it going? So I'm finding that game design, now modern game design, is actually built around this idea of having gameplay mechanics that you can instantly understand, that are very simple, but also a gameplay loop that you can finish very quickly. And then they've decided now that people are finishing these games far too quickly, that we need to make them be more time investments. And how can we do this? And we do it by adding randomly generated quests, a la Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Although that game is gigantic and so big, it's not even funny. But they try to create randomly generated quests, daily tasks, adventures, and try to create it into a games as a live service. But in reality, what you need to do is have quality content that makes the game engaging for the player. It doesn't have to be so accessible that it's like drinking water and you don't get anything out of it. How digestive they are. Yes. I feel weird picking up and dropping RPGs in small bits. Well, sarcastic friend, I would say that with RPGs, you have to connect with the story and the characters as well as the combat system. It's one of those games where it has to hit you on all fronts. You have to enjoy that combat system because you're going to be doing it a lot. You have to enjoy the characters and the world because you're going to be around them a lot. And if that starts to waver and falter, you don't have those connections, it's not worth continuing. And that's okay. But it's so interesting to see the way that a genre like a 3D action game, right, is trying so hard to evolve how it's designed to make people play it longer while still having it be incredibly digestible. That's why roguelites are so popular right now, because they offer you a very quick and frenetic gameplay and the ability to sit down, do a run, and move on, which I think is fantastic for its genre and is why that genre exists. But then people try to encapsulate the magic of what a roguelike does, but in a game that is not fit for that style and pacing. If that makes any sense. I'm ranting. I want replayability. Yeah, I want replayability in my big games. I want replayability in my big games. Because I want things to be gated so that I have to make decisions that cut me out from other things. I know, sarcastic friend, you said Noita so many times. It's on the list. It is on the list, at least. Here's the thing, too. So, I don't know anymore. I'm tired. I just find that design is... oh, great. That hurts. There goes 50 of my units. Ow. Guys, we have to regroup. At least he blew his load. He can't do any more magic. Oh god. Oh god. No, guys, get in there. Regroup, please. Regroup. Retreat. Shit. We are so screwed. Come on, Trident's daughter, help us out here. Yes. That's great. Okay, we have to retreat. Assassin's Creed are not replayable. Too big. Samurai too strong. I know, right? So watch the evil away. What if it wiped you away? The thing is, Dwarven Dad, with something like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? It is too big, and there's not enough variety. That's really kind of the major problem there, is that there's not enough variety. So you have this enormously large swath of land, this world to explore. There's a lot of things to do, but the things to do are somewhat samey. What's important is to have an experience that is distinct and varied for people. That's why people glamp onto games like Final Fantasy VII that are these larger games, that are longer games. But what's great about them is that there's a lot of different little activities and mini games to play and such that make it a little more engaging. Oh, fried rice. Not anymore. Not anymore. They are huge. So, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is gigantic in size. There's so much. It's huge. Just the pontification of games. Fallout 4 is pretty big and can get kind of samey until you decide for yourself to start a sanctuary for abandoned, abused, and rescued deathless. So, Simon, that is one of the major things that I think is super important for those style of games, right? You need to role play. You need to take on a quirk or behavior that kind of generates gameplay for yourself. You're playing with the systems now by role-playing a character and having this idea about what they do and stuff like that. It's really great and really interesting. Odyssey and Valhalla was a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed Odyssey a lot, and it's one I'd like to play, but it is... I don't know how I would feel. I don't know how I would feel 100%ing that game. It seems like a lot. So he's running away. We're walking. I'm having a domestic affair that's beckoning. I want to, at some point, actually go through the whole series. I would love to do the whole series of Assassin's Creed at some point, because I'd love to see its evolution. Reinhardt's back! Because I would just like to see what went right, what went wrong. And where do they falter and why? It's so interesting to watch a series evolve. I've talked about this with Pokemon. Pokemon's a great example of that. Watching how that series evolves. At what point does it take a turn where it's not enjoyable? Skyrim is a bit insane to replay because of its length and scope, but there are some big variants and choices you can make, but I last replayed through it using only my fists. I actually found a non-violent solution to the Civil War during that run. Oh, really? That's interesting. Play Skyrim until I add a mod that breaks everything. Wait 6 months and start over. I want to at some point do, oops, I want to do 4 to 5. I want to do a VR Skyrim run, all in VR. But I just gotta, I will do that the day that I figure out VR for streaming. Because there's nothing more fun than, like, smacking people and, like, you know, smacking the butt. And, like, picking their nose and sticking your hands through their ears. It's just very funny. It's very funny to kind of troll. The immersion mods for Skyrim pretty sweet when you stumble on a huge battle between the two factions going on. Now that would be something I might be more interested in. See, my problems with Skyrim, speaking of Pokemon, that game you told me about Pokemon but with fairies and real-time combat is also on sale. I own it. They also published Sky Hill. Really interesting. I did get that game way back when it was on sale for like 99 cents. That is on the list. Do you want to know my dream Elder Scrolls game? This is ridiculous. I guess that's true, Sakura. I think that's very true. The only long Elder Scrolls games are 1, 2, and 3. You know? I have a dream Elder Scrolls game. Let me tell you this dream Elder Scrolls game. This is ridiculous. It is Elder Scrolls meets Animal Crossing on a mechanical level. How is that possible? Let me explain. So Dwarven Dad, there's this PC game that came out in like 2009, 2010 that is a monster collecting game. It's a third person behind the back 3D adventure game. And you collect these fairies, and then when you do combat, it's this crazy action arena combat. It's crazy. Jesus, I dare you to make less sense. So let me explain this game to you for a second. It is a game where you make your character. You do adventures. You solve problems. You do quests. And then when you are done, you save your game. And then say, my wife wants to play. She makes her character. She explores the world. And the things that I have done have permanence in that world. And people talk about the adventures and the things that my character has done. There may be repercussions for the things that I have done that then she would have to deal with. And all the while we are persistently existing in this world, our actions are having consequences and foundations that'll affect another player playing the game on the same console or computer, and buying a home, setting up shop or building a town, and having that other person being able to visit that town. Those sorts of things that would be really interesting to do and play with. Feeding into the economy on a small scale between local players. That is the game. That is my dream Elder Scrolls game. That's my dream Elder Scrolls game. It's a thing that doesn't exist. You have a persistent world between local players. And the actions and behaviors of a player will have repercussions. So for instance, say you do the Thief's Quest line and you've overthrown the thief dude. Right? He's gone. He's ousted. A power vacuum exists. New guy comes in. There's quests now that exist in the Thieves Guild as an experience for a newbie thief to have that other person doesn't get to experience because they were the first. They had moved in and completed those quest lines. And now this new person's coming in, seeing the aftermath of their actions. I tried to ruin the Skyrim black market by flooding it with legitimate goods and selling non-stolen goods to the fence. It didn't work. It will never be the case in Elder Scrolls 6. You will never see that. Fried Rice is like, you have me intrigued. It will never happen in any game. It'll never happen. Which is strange to me. I get why. There's always Avowed. No one will want that game. Eventually, it's a major cultural shift in how we view games and how we interact with them. To draw away from the solitary experience. Oh, of course it is. Absolutely, that's where I get it. That's why I say it's Elder Scrolls meets Animal Crossing. 2023. Oh, no one would want a local persistent RPG. It sounds amazing. Oh, you're not wrong. But they're not ready for it. If it happens, that'll be great. I'd love to be able to do it, but I can't program with the crap, so I don't even know where to begin in that idea. But that is, I think, a brilliant idea. The worst part of MMOs is other people, but if I could run an MMO-sized game with just you and chat, that would be great. Yeah, that would be. You're absolutely right. Why don't we have that? Alright, so Uril's still not with us. Did I give Terrace a hut? She's got 100 dragons. And let's see. Who am I giving stuff to? Reinhardt. What do you got, buddy? You're mages. You're fine. You can keep those mages. Mages are great. Ramda, you got your zombies. Alright, Presto. You're getting your things. Although I don't say that the worst part of MMOs are other people. But I do think that having a world, or having, where's my multiplayer Skyrim? I know there's patches and mods, but they're all unofficial. It's something the devs should have done. I love all the other players. I love all the other players. Even the ones that I hate, I love them still. ESO is just... The problem with ESO... See, like, Fallout 76, great idea, and they were trying to do that with Fallout 76 a bit more. ESO is just a mess. I like the Warcraft world. I'd love a Skyrim-esque game set in Warcraft where I can play with private buddies. It would be nice. ESO is a mess because you're like, hey, let's go into this dungeon and go fight this boss. And you go into the dungeon, and there's the boss. He's getting engaged by 15 other players, and you're nearby, and you got the quest. You did it. Congratulations. Yay. You won. Like, that is not fun. It's not fun. You win by association. But if you get the expansions, you have to play solo. I can't even. Don't even get me started. I get gravely annoyed by this MMO that you do an expansion and it's like, you have to play this on your own. There won't be any other people there. It's an instance just for you. Go. And you do that expansion solo. And a big portion of the game you play by yourself. Well, what was the point of that? Remember trying out ESO in beta, in the load screen I suggest you go in a random direction and go adventuring. No, ESO doesn't even let you do that, which is what's... No, see, I like that. That's not the case in ESO at all. It is set piece by set piece by set piece. It's not truly open, and you have to go in this linear progression to these different zones. And it's always, this is zones for level 1 through 5. Once you complete that and its story, you move on to the next zone, which is for levels 5 through 10. Once you completed that story, go to the next zone, which is levels 10 through 15. And there's no weird interconnectivity. I love the original EverQuest or the fact that everywhere you go is dangerous. Because what that does then is it creates a necessity, a place for all levels in all locations, and is able to then equally disperse the player base all throughout the world, instead of creating this level slide, where then all of the beginner level areas are completely devoid and empty of anybody, and it creates this economic vacuum. It creates this interaction vacuum where there's nothing there and just sucks everybody in, and it's not enjoyable. And want that danger, so you're always in a threat. You're always struggling to survive, and you always have to fight tooth and nail in order to overcome those obstacles. I love it. I love it. Wahaha. Okay, let's move a person over here. How's everybody doing? You guys are making the trek. Who's... Oh, Ryan. Oh. Okay. I'll have Reinhardt have a stop here. So fried rice, it actually is like a linear RPG. So what we're doing is we have to get world domination. We have to get everybody. And then we are going to go to these different shrines to collect these things that's going to give us the sword that we need to kill Madrick when he gets resurrected, so we can reseal him. And then we make our way to the mountain and stop him. I'll never forget my first experience getting completely stomped playing Castlevania 2. Go left and die. It cemented the idea that you weren't always meant to win. There'd be danger, and it would be up to me to overcome it. That's why I dislike the idea of level scaling in TS games for a long time. I can't agree more, Simon. I want loss to have meaning. I want players to feel danger. I do not want them to have to always overcome the obstacles that are presented to them. Okay. Sending folks in to fight. So you're taking over the world to stop a magical evil. Ever get the feeling that maybe you're the baddie? Madrick may have, caused an apocalypse with which we're all still recovering from. So maybe. No, Madrick's pretty evil. He's pretty, just a little bit evil. Good. Those guys are in. I'm going to get Reinhardt in here and get into some fights so that he can level up a bit. And, so Terrace. She's level 14. Her hit points are so low. It's insane how low they are. Never mind. We'll wait. We'll get into this fight up here. So what do we have? We have soldiers, samurai, and cavalry. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Dragons. All right. We're doing great. Oh, Leon wants to get into the fight. Let's do it. You got this, my friend. You want to fight? I'm not going to deny you. He's fighting cavalry, which is fantastic. He's got the type advantage here. It's crazy how much that's still ingrained in my brain. I haven't had to look at a guide for this, for the type advantages. And it's funny that, like, if somebody were to have asked me before I did this, what are the type advantages between monks and cavalry? I'd be like, I don't know. But the moment I played it and I saw the units, I'm like, monks are good against cavalry. Maybe they're not. I don't remember. Maybe they're not. Am I going crazy? I might be. No, they're good against cavalry. Soldiers are good against monks. Ours was not to ask why, Simon. They like to kick the horse. That's why. My aura should be undoing. You'll forget about it. Beasts are also good against cavalry, which makes sense because they're beast people. They like to eat the horses. Those horses went flying. We kicked them into another dimension. Cavalry good against everything but square formations. So samurais are, yeah. Reinhardt is a beast. You, me, battlefield, now. I'll make him see how useless it is to oppose us. Oh, Sayaka. All right. Thunderfall is really great for troops. Not when it does that. There you go. There you go. It's a bit of a wild card. Oh, going with that. All right, I can appreciate that. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? That'll also hit the general as well. Why couldn't this work on the SNES? Could it not fit this many sprites on the screen? Looks like they're all copied in mode 7, at least until they all start fighting differently. Yeah, no, this could not have happened on the SNES. The amount of sprites. You can have not only 202 units on the screen at the same time, but also a variety of different sprites. A lot of scrolling, a lot of parallax scrolling and stuff like this. Alright, so Wein, you are... Okay, so level 14, so you need... Because Junon's 15, so Wein, you're going in. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes on into this. This is just proof that the Saturn was that 2D powerhouse. That's what it did. Because look at this. Look at all the scrolling. And also that the units also scroll properly. Which is nuts. This is one of the many Sega games that I wish we had remade or brought back Like, there are so many games that Sega has made that are truly fantastic, and we just can't. They don't want to do it. You know? No one has played these games. Wine is now a Star-Lord. Alright. She's full. Okay. So who's here? Oh, Goldark's there. Hold up. Okay. Hanging out with Abe Smasher stream is always an education in Sega history. This is the truth. I'm glad that there's more love out there for this stuff, because it's deserving. Okay, so cavalry. So wine. Junon. Oh, sorry. I want to do this individually. Send wine out. So Wine's fighting these guys. Don't go down, Wine. Oh, come on, Wine. Don't do that, buddy. You don't want to do that. Please go up there then. Castle. Nope. Someone was talking to me, so I don't know what I missed. Besides that you're playing this game now. Playing the game now. Yes. I'm not playing the game. Yes. I think this game would have been too big to run on the SNES. Oh, absolutely would have been. Even on the Genesis, too big. Can't do it. Lord Wine something's expressing the King of Izumo is trying to commit suicide. He doesn't want us to deny him his samurai honor, or some such nonsense. What should we do? Make him stop! Bind his hands! Knock him out! Anything! Bind him and bring him to me, quickly now. Yes, my lord, right away. King Mikhail is here. This is my deepest regret, but even in the face of death, a samurai never wavers from the rock on which he stands. If I must die, then at least let me die as a man. Wait, no one's going to die. It's not why you're here. Then why? We only wound up fighting each other by accident. I mean, we weren't originally planning to conquer your land. Simply put, we're fighting a more powerful enemy. We need more resources. I realize force isn't exactly the best way to get it. We don't have the time for lengthy negotiations. We need to borrow the strength of your country. A more powerful enemy? What is this light? Alas, the crest of the legendary Star Dragon. Oh, the resolution is also fantastic. The crest of the Star Dragon? That's the crest established against the Dark God Madrug. All who bear it are members of the Dragon Force, marked as such by the sacred dragon Harzgalt. The Dark God Madrug. You know of him? The people of Izumo will never forget that name. You see, the citizens of Izumo are not from Legendra. Long ago, Madrug destroyed the island of my ancestors. Our home sank like a fiery stone into the sea. The survivors discovered the continent of Legendra, and then established the country of Izumo. Madrug is the sworn enemy of our homeland. The legends say that he is wicked beyond measure. Alas, it seems as if our true foe is one and the same. I accept your offer then. My offer? Yes, Izumo will fight at the side of Highland, and the Dark God Madrug will be stopped for all time. Lord Wine, it's time for the military council to convene.
Popular support. Don't care. Okay.
On our coin.
All right. What new places do we have people in? Rogue War. Let's search Rogue War. Ostia's Ring. Okay. Wait, what do you got for me, buddy? Star we've been in. Dunyan. Royale we haven't searched in. Kamui Blade, alright. Anything else? Izumo. Alright, let's talk to our captives. Then dole out rewards. Bagwell has joined. Gator, come on. Yes! Car has, he will not join. He's loyal to what's his name. Oh man. Oh man. Come on, Earl. Yes, finally! Thank you. Everybody joined. Look, our captives are down to 1 now. I love this. Hold on. Did these... No, okay. So it's time to fortify. The wonderful world of fortify grinding. Hi, folks. Friday's going to be a great night. We stream on Friday night. We're going to be playing Suspended, the Infocom Classic, where you are in suspended animation, controlling all of the network of robots that service the world in a dystopic future. An earthquake happens and your infrastructure has been damaged, and the robots that you typically control are murdering people at a rapid rate. And so you are in control of like 5 or 6 robots that all do one particular task, like being able to see, being able to manipulate, to be able to detect electromagnetic fields. Oops, these sorts of things. And you have to repair the facilities in time before the death toll gets too high and people gain access to your facility and fix everything and kill you. Great times! And then on Saturday, we're going to do some Dreams on the PlayStation 4. Going to explore DreamsCon. DreamsCon is their own like virtual gaming convention, showcasing the games that people have made or the resources and music that people have created in really fun and interesting ways inside of this really cool virtual convention center that's enormous. And I really wanted to explore that and get into learning Dreams to try to make my own little games, just have a better concept of how programming and things like this work. Because I do think that at some point in time, I would really, really enjoy trying to make games in general. I think it'd be fun to try to do in Dreams as well, because it has a really cool gamification to it that is really interesting. We will, of course, be making a Lucky Hit game when we attempt to do that. A Lucky Hit from Shenmue 2. Because I'm a crazy person who loves me some Lucky Hit. Man, Topaz is level 40. That's a fantastic spot. What's so great about this is that what that's going to do is just have this major resources to pull from when we actually do when we actually are in need to, because things will get very crazy in this game. You think, oh, we're good now. Things get crazy. Cool. Oops. Wine has gone up a level. All right. Let's go. So everybody's on the move. Now we take Wine. We're directing him here. We're directing you here. You come back here. He's going to the east, right? So we'll send him that way. What level is he? 15, okay, good. Fantastic. So what we're gonna do is take over these castles here, then take over Goldark, and then we're moving to collect these pieces. Is that Goldark? Who is this? He's still in the castle. Oh, Sayaka's coming to fight. I like this. I like this. Your worst nightmare take form. Pretty, is it not? Huh. Looks like this will be one formidable battle. I can't afford defeat by so rank a pustule as yourself. I'll fight without even breaking a sweat and win. We got this. We got this. Bob, we got this. He's coming at us full force. We just sit back and whittle away. We'll do Meteor Storm, because that'll hit the general as well. Oh, the damage. Oh, the damage. So he did that to Terrace when we fought her, and one hit killed her, which is just insane. It's just insane to even believe that that's a possibility. It says that its power is 12. It does far more than 12. It does a ton. It's a megaton. And he's dead. And there's no reason not to use it, because once we get into the castle, our MP just regenerates. Major Nelson has been captured. Xbox is severely crippled now with this. So Wine's getting into a fight. Oh no, man. Let the battle begin. Our fate lies with Ostia. Okay. Oh. Kneel before me and I shall accept your surrender. Wine. Oh no! Come on, dragons. Actually attack the mages, please. Thank you. So now my hope is that Judan intercepts the attack from Sayaka, because samurai are super good against dragons. Not a good idea. But I guess I could switch it over to cavalry, which he's got 100 of as well, to kind of counteract that. But I want these guys to get more XP. Let's see if Wein levels up. Oh, he didn't. Okay, so what we'll do is have him switch class. Oh, no, he isn't cavalry. Crap. Alright, well, Junan's going to have to take the fight then. Cool. She should be able to take it kind of easy. I think they're good against samurai. No, you don't have enough power. Go bulk up. I'll make you regret you even ran into me. She's level 16 now. Sayaka's gotten into lots of fights. She always runs away too. She always gets away. Drives me crazy. So disperse. Bum 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 bum. I love this music. Oh yeah, they're gonna get samurai. We're fine. Oof. Can't get a spell into this lady. I actually like harpies as a unit. They aren't necessarily the best, but they're pretty decent all around. And also they're just kind of cool looking. She retreats. Yada yada yada, etc, etc, etc. I think she'll run into the castle maybe? Which would be great because then Wein has to fight her. Oh, we captured her, never mind. Never mind. We finally caught her. We fought her like 50 times. And she always gets away. So what do we got here? 30 cavalry. Junan is 71 harpies. Yeah, we're fine. He's making his way that way. Reinhardt, let's get you recruited, buddy. We need to start sending you down along in Lonesome Road. In the middle of the road. There shined a shiny demon. And he said, "Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul." I'm tired. It's been a long day. You start singing Tenacious D music, you know that you're starting to get very tired. Ooh, breach formation. I like this. Do the breach formation, please. That's my favorite formation. Are you ready? She's still under the weather, but she took some medicine tonight, which was a godsend. Oh, there goes your whole army. Yeah, so she was taking some medicine, so she's sleeping pretty good so far. My wife will text me if she wakes up, and I have to go end the stream and take care of her. So far, things have been going well. Not a single message. Oh, finally got a message. Okay, after this fight, we're gonna go take her then. So that boy Johnny said that it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're gonna regret. I'm the best there's ever been. So once this fight's over, we will call it a night. I will load up to see who I can raid, so I can go help her very quickly. Speaking of the devil. Okay. Luckily, we have a feature, which is fantastic, which is the ability to suspend the game. at this point. Junai went up a level. Hold on. Suspend. For being saved. Awesome. Her 4th-ish session. The first one is Secret of Mana. About 15 minutes. Ooh, very nice. You should go see that for sure. Alright, let's go raid real quickly then. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's go say hi to the Renaissance. What's he playing? Buster Bust Loose on the SNES. Alright, everybody. I'll be back Friday night. We're going to play the Infocom text adventure game, Suspended. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you guys for making me talk unendingly. My voice is shot. You're all wonderful. I genuinely love you guys, but I gotta go. Goodbye! Baby stuff. I gotta help my wife. Goodbye.